Hey Taurus, how are you doing? This is a bonus reading for Taurus for the month of September, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also, a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on for the fabulous and most amazing Tauruses? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you, the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Three of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. In your blocked and challenged position is the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is Temperance. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. Okay, Taurus, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is fond memories, nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. That's also letting your inner child out to play, to let loose and have fun. Because what's coming towards you is that Knight of Pentacles. And Knight of Pentacles, yes, can be diligent, hardworking, loyalty, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and being very thorough. I'm also getting something about the perfectionism is actually holding you back. So you're perfectly imperfect just the way that you are for some kind of expansion or growth. So just putting yourself out there or doing the thing that you want to do, this is about you having foresight, a vision, or expanding your mind, expanding your awareness. This Three of Wands can also be plane, train, automobile, some kind of travel or trip. That can also be a trip going to see friends, family who you haven't seen in a long time. But Six of Cups can also be the play, the let loose. So all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. So finding a nice balance, especially with this Temperance card. It means don't rush yourself or do anything excessively at this time. And compromise. I'm also getting something about the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritually coming into your body. This is about harmony and balance. But what is the Six of Cups? And Knight of Pentacles can also be a passed on loved one, an angel guiding you towards something that you want. Yeah, and you hold yourself in high regards, or you have a high expectation that things are going to be quite positive. And the Empress. Major Arcana 4, Taurus, Libra. And the Empress is a thing of beauty. It is also about birth, giving birth to your dreams. And something about fond memories and playing. I'm also getting something about an elevated high vibrational energy. High vibrational energy attracts in high vibrational opportunities, places. And this is also a relaxed approach. So leaning back and being more receptive is actually attracting in more opportunities. And here it's like you're protected on your journey. So something about protection. You could also be placing a boundary with your past, like leaving the past in the past. And Knight of Pentacles could be like, you know, a friend, a family member, somebody you work with. This person also speaks of loyalty, doing something that you love. It's a beautiful energy. This is about gratitude, graciousness, mother, nurturing, giving yourself the kindness and compassion you weren't shown as a child. So healing the inner child. And the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the Queen of Cups is surrender. Surrender to the ebb and flow, flow like water. The more that you are in the ebb and flow, like I was saying, maybe that this is hydrating yourself or starting a new diet plan. That can also be getting out in nature more, you know, establishing a better routine for yourself, bedtime routine. And this is also an element of being picky and choosy of who you give your cup of love to. I'm also getting something about trust your intuition. Something about trusting your intuition. I'm also getting somebody who is approaching you quite slowly and very cautious because they're seeing some kind of glow or glow up in you. I'm also getting something about like detoxification and clean eating. Something about your changing, what you're changing about yourself. And that can be anything. It makes you feel like almost warm and fuzzy. What is this 3 of Wands? And the 9 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the 9 of Wands can be, yeah, protecting something that you are creating. But I'm also getting what you resist persists. So waiting around for a person to come and save you, that's not going to happen. This is about you taking action, but doing it with gentleness and softness and kindness. There's also something about a person at a distance who might be trying to block you from expanding and growing. There's also about prepared. Being prepared. And you could also be overly prepared in some kind of circumstance, because Knight of Pentacles is very thorough, like so thorough to the point where this person is not even moving. That's the Knight that gets over the finish line. But I'm also getting an element of, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of my job. But 9 of Wands can also be an element of when your body feels bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, take that action. But when you're feeling a little bit burnt out, this is the wounded warrior, take that time and space to listen to the body, to relax. Because in your blocked and challenged position is the 7 of Cups. Now, the 7 of Cups is fantasizing, dreaming, visualizing. It can also be something about illusion and distortion. So this could be on your mind of like, yes, I want, to take that action. I want to be my own entrepreneur. I want to, travel the world, whatever it is. But this is also procrastination. So somebody here also has mixed feelings, mixed emotions, a roller coaster of emotions. So finding a better outlet for yourself to regulate these emotions. Because 7 of Cups can also be like, not all these cups are good for you. So you're going to have to sift and sort. Again, with that Queen of Cups. That's also counseling, therapy, healing. Or receiving some kind of download through a passed on loved one. Because this is about Archangel Michael. It means you're protected on your path. Anything you want to do, anything you want to tackle or take action towards, you can. So don't block this open door. 7 of Cups, fantasy, illusion. And the 4 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So something about your dreaming. I'm also getting somebody is like, oh, that's a pipe dream for you, Taurus. That will never happen for you. And that is your blockage. It's somebody who might have been in your ear as a child. It could be an actual mother. But something about rest. And this could also be mixed feelings, mixed emotions. But if you take more rest, like the more rest that you take, the more and more answers will come and be more clear for you. Because this is like rest, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery. I'm also getting something about lazy. So I'm not saying you're lazy here, Taurus. I'm just saying you are fantasizing, dreaming, and visualizing of something you want. But procrastination is so much higher than the action you're taking. So you could actually get further in your journey by time management. Something about time management here. So Temperance. This is also compromise, peace, harmony. Or do you want to compromise in this situation? Or have you compromised enough of yourself? And the Hermit. This is some kind of solo quest that you need to go on. Because the Hermit is a withdrawn energy. it is also about guidance and counseling and healing all these elements. I'm also getting somebody who is packed with knowledge and wisdom and is in a place of temperance and peace. This person could also be very quiet and finding a really nice balance of doing something singular or solo. And some of you are healers or packed with knowledge and wisdom. You just need to share that. Be loud, be proud, be who you are. Yeah, patience and quiet. Through quietness, more answers will come. Okay. And the Hermit is also about a wise choice or a decision, making better decisions for yourself to get a better result in your life. And the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So the Five of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is Scorpionic energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you have Scorpio placements in your chart. But Five of Cups is loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. Maybe you got off your path, or you feel blame, shame, resentment towards a past situation, a person. That is what's blocking you from expanding. This person also from your past is blaming or shaming or feeling a lot of regret in some kind of commitment connection. It almost feels like they took advantage of your kindness or something about the codependency. You need to do something singular or solo if you want something better for self. What is this Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Cups? Counseling. I'm just getting like therapy, counseling, becoming a therapist or a counselor through what you have experienced. And the Ten of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, that's a beautiful energy. That's something that's making you extremely happy, being by a body of water. I'm also getting something about loyalty. Like, where does your loyalty lie? And this is also some kind of friendship or bond. And the Knight of Pentacles, again, there could be like your right-hand man, your right-hand woman. This person, very kind, gentle, soft. This person is also in an ebb and flow type of an energy. This is also financial recovery, returning to good health and healing. So feeling to healing. Five of Wands, internal conflict. I'm also getting projecting, like people projecting onto you. What is this? Three of Wands and Nine of Wands. Don't let the past hold you back and block you from expanding here. And the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And the Knight of Wands is free-spirited energy. It is also frisky kitty. I'm also getting something about passion, eagerness, desire, marching to the beat of your own drum. And that also is freedom. Free-spirited, free will. Or somebody who's fun. This could also be something about travel. Prepare for expansion. You know, Knight of Wands can also be creativity, like inspiration, eagerness, excitement. If you have somebody who is at a distance that you're focused on, who's flaky, fickle, hot and cold, Peter Pan syndrome, this person not so reliable or independent. This person's unpredictable. And we send Peter back to Never Never Land to go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys. So you didn't actually lose or lose out on anything, this is their loss. Your gain is people who are supporting you. These people might be also trying to get you to like slow down and smell the flowers. Yeah, social invitations. I'm also getting something about a friend of a friend or a family friend, you know, calling you up and being like, let's go out and have fun. Sorry, there's a bug that's bugging me. I'm trying to like swish it away. 7 of Cups. Somebody here didn't take any action and is possibly even lazy. They're fantasizing and dreaming and visualizing of what they want. But the procrastination is so much higher than their actual actions. So inconsistency. You want to be somebody more consistent. And the 5 of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the 5s in the tarot signifies change. Something's got to change, something's got to give, and in order for there to be change and you want the change, you got to be the change. So this is you going somewhere that you've never done before or doing something you've never done before. But this 5 of Swords in the blocked and challenged position can be belittling, backstabbing, betrayal. It means cut your losses, lose a battle, and at the end of the day, you will win the war. I'm also getting something about setting the record straight. It is also something about deep-rooted insecurities. This person also doesn't feel adequate. Something about headache. See how it's like this person might have even given you a headache, or if that also migraine, there's something about needing to hydrate yourself more. Get out in nature more. I'm also getting an element of somebody who's going to try to bait or hook you back into this element, but this will not see through the illusion that this not will be your happily ever after. Wait for the good one. I'm also getting something about you waited long enough. You need to take more action if you want something better in your life. Free will, free speech. But you also could have like a fun friend who's just like, lets it rip. That's also my fire-breathing dragon. It's somebody who says things quite fiery or spicy. This is also impatience and somebody who is impulsive. So place healthy boundaries if you feel restless or ants in your pants and doing something impulsively. This says don't try to push or force anything. But if somebody's trying to push or force some kind of situation, just know it will go in their favor. And then you're going to blame and shame of like, why did I let that person back in my life? Well, it's a lesson to be learned. You're going to keep learning a lesson over and over and over again until you be like, you know what? I'm promoting myself on this pedestal. It's not about the we project. It's got to be the me project. It's not about the we. Nobody's coming to save you, right? We always talk about this. Nobody's coming. So what am I going to do about my situation, my circumstance that I'm sitting in now? I want this happily ever after. That's about taking slow and steady steps towards making some kind of establishment and yes, creating some kind of commitment. That's what you want. What is this? Temperance and Hermit? And the Tower. Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. And you know, the Tower is a huge realization, revelation, shocking information coming towards you, or shock factor, dismantling anything that's built on a fake, faulty foundation or something that is fake and phony baloney. I'm also getting somebody who says things, but they're inconsistent. So their words and actions don't reflect. And that's also harsh words. Somebody here says things, mean things, cutting things. And it could also be you, but hurt people hurt people. So right here, this is big major arcana. You're not getting out of this. There is something being dismantled or removed from your life. But I'm also getting something about you remove yourself from whatever situation, but you can also have that financial recovery or returning to good health and healing. You have two supportive type of archetypes around you. You have somebody at a distance who's inconsistent with you. Or this person is blocking you from being free and happy. Hurtful events. As you navigate this challenging time, learn to let go of the past so it won't weigh you down right here. Something has been weighing heavy on you, but this heaviness doesn't have to sit inside of you. Living in the past is depression. Living in the future is anxiety and worry. I need to answer my pants. But living in the present is where the magic lies. It's right here. Stop and smell the flowers. So that's why the Temperance is here. It's like you're missing, you could be missing out on great things by needing to slow down more. Revelations await. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey of discovery. This is a discovery of self, a self-discovery. And watch as secrets unveil before you. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey of discovery. And watch as secrets unveil before you. Metamorphosis, mirage. I was like, emerge? Metamorphosis, mirage. Embrace the tender transition between past forms and future possibilities as illuminated by a transformative butterfly. So this is about that truth transcends illusion. It means you're going through some kind of metamorphosis. It is also something about you're not quite out of some kind of situation, but you're not fully immersed in this. But this is an activation. I feel like it's going to be like lightning. Transformative butterfly. You're not only going to flourish, you're going to fly. Winds of fortune. Allow the winds of fortune to guide your sails. I don't know what that says. Or whatever. Life's opportunities and challenges with adaptability. So adaptability means be more flexible, be more open. Not so rigid, black or white. The ghoster. So remember when I was saying about lazy, thinking about it, but procrastination's higher, and there's some kind of inadequacy with this person. Like this person doesn't feel equal to you, and they're not, because you're the Empress. But now you're like sitting there, loss, hurt, regret over some kind of past situation, but you really just dodged a bullet. Avoids serious topics, has inconsistent relationships, lacks courage, runs from deep feelings, may act awkward, weird, avoidant attachment. The funny one. Makes everything into a joke, can lack sensitivity, charms others with humor, comedian, witty and bright, large circle of friends. The crybaby. Boo-hoo. Poor me. Poor me. Feels sorry for themselves. Emotionally manipulative, spoiled, an immature man-child or woman-child, wants it all their way only, feels, acts like the victim. So we are our worst critics, and sometimes we feel taken advantage of, but we were actually, you know, not noticing the red flags of sitting in some kind of relationship. So sometimes we have to remove ourselves from some kind of situation, even though we know, like, oh, am I going to regret this? I put so much time in. No. But that's about having that independence versus codependency. The counselor, psychologist, psychiatrist, mental health counselor, high level of empathy, good at holding space, may take on clients' issues, natural empath right here. So there's something quite natural, but there's also something about you becoming a healer through your experience. And that can be any kind of, that can also be like social worker, counselor, therapist, or working with one. Working with one can literally change your life. But you don't even have to work with a counselor or therapist or pay for it. You know, YouTube has everything. Just follow stuff that makes sense to you, or even look into new avenues. It says, be flexible, be adaptable. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. And the dragon, beware of self-delusion, it means be aware of the distorted stories you tell yourself. So whatever distortion story you tell yourself of, like the procrastination, or, oh, you know what, that fantasy, that dream, it might be for somebody else, but it's not for me, right? But why not you? It is for you. It's like, beware of the self-delusional stories that you tell yourself, the outdated stories of I'm fat, or I'm too ugly, or whatever it is. There's no way that I could become my own CEO. All this stuff is what's actually holding you back from something you want. V, victory in some endeavor. Yeah, I feel like it's this. It also can, like, let your freak flag fly a little bit, like have fun, not taking things so seriously or personally. Jug, lighthearted, carefree times. Yeah. You might go somewhere for like 3 days. Not unsuccessful plan right here. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Plus you have protection times 3 here. So whatever you think is a big deal, it's not actually that big of a deal. It's the way that you look at the situation and the way that you give it thought to the situation is the reason why. 99% of the time of what we think about is not actually true. 99% of the time. But the 1% is. And Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Maybe they are. But who cares? You can't stop from elevating or thriving. Don't let your past hold you back. Your past, it was only there to teach you a lesson. Once you learn that lesson, you get to take all that knowledge and wisdom of whatever experience you had, not sitting and wallowing in it, but for good reason, by elevating you. It creates your own character. Plus, mental resilience. It means nothing penetrates you as it used to. So nobody can penetrate you. You've become titanium. That's if you embody that energy. No, I'm not titanium. I'm still this, you know, little innocent child, wounded kid. No, you're not. But if you keep telling yourself, yeah, exactly. You know? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe, and Taurus. Leave me a comment down below. Click, or if you want to book a private reading with me, click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can book a reading from there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.